Hey, you got an old beat up extension cord? Before you throw it away, let me show you something else you can do with it. Left arm 73 here. I am going to attempt something. I'm going to try something just experimental. It's a cold day outside and I really want to see if this works. I am going to take this 50-foot extension cord and turn it into a solar extension. I want to see how well it works. First thing I'm going to do is take this end. Nothing is plugged in the wall. I'm going to cut that off. Then I'm going to take the female end. I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to be using the Boujar V adapter kit, and I am going to use it to try to make this into a solar extension wire. Here's our crimpers. I've done this many a times before, but I've never done it on an extension cord. I just want to try and see if it works. Now here's a male into a female. Keep those. And then I need another male into a female. Keep those. And now I need my inserts. These are the internals, the male and female internals. That's what they look like. Because one is going to go into another one, just like this. Okay. That should be all it's going to take. Now let's get these wires stripped, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I'm going to start with just about a foot. I'll take the coating off as needed. All right, so my plans is pick a ground, pick a negative, pick a positive. Yeah, we're gonna try it though. Okay, so I'm going to fold that over. Remember, this is just an experiment, okay? There's nothing professional about this at all. This is if you're in a pinch or you in a pinch and you broke. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and put on our clip. Slide the wire inside the clip like this, as far as I can get in there. There we go. Get that all the way in there like that. And I'm gonna take my crimpers. I'm gonna put on the smaller size on this one. Right there, right, I'm buttoning it up against this right here. So you'll see. Stopping it right there. That's where I want to crimp it at. And that's what it's going to look like when it's crimped. Okay, I'm going to take my needle nose pliers and just fold that over to help clamp the wire. See that? Just fold one over at a time. I don't have the right tool for that. And I just pinch it just like that. So this is what it's going to look like when it's done. Okay. So you can't pull this out of here. Now, you need to make sure before you do this, which is the positive and which is the negative on your solar power generator. This smaller one goes into that guy right there, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is take our cap and put it on just like this. And then we're gonna take our insulator rubber side up, because you want to see those teeth, those like little gears, you want those facing up. And that rubber, you want that facing up. Put that down here and we won't even worry about that no more. Our next step is to go ahead and you see those teeth right there? That's going to connect to those teeth down there. We're going to put this right in the pie hole, just like that. And now this is the sweet part. You're going to push it till it clicks. Here's the tricky part. Get your needle nose pliers and grab that metal, because you don't know if that's all the way seated in. It just sounds like it is. Every now and then you get one that it's not. You grab the tip of that metal, and you hold this and push it a little further. That way you know it's seated and it's all the way as far as it'll go in. You see that? All right. So now what we do is take our sealer, push that in, see the teeth, how they connect in there like that? And now we clamp it off and screw that down, and that's gonna squeeze against that wire so it doesn't come out. Just like that, okay? We have a wire. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm gonna fold this over. And we're only doing this because this wire is not the right wire, okay? And I'm gonna twist it around. I do this so I can get some kind of really good connection with this. Okay, so here is the other one. That's the big one. That's gonna go in this guy here, okay? At first it doesn't seem like it, but it does. So we're gonna just push that in the pie hole. Let me show you. Push that right down the pie hole as far as you can get it in there. Just like that, okay? And this is what you're gonna see on the inside. Now we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna crimp right at that line. Wait. There's a line here I want you to see. It's right here. There's a line right there. You see it? You can see it better here. It's a line. I won't go past that line because these little flanges is what locks this in place. I don't want to damage those. So I'm going to put this on the biggest crimper right at that line. Just like that. You can see the line better now. Okay. And I'm going to squeeze that all the way down. What that does is crimp this metal onto that wire. Now me, I'm even going to go to the middle after that, just to make sure something, because this wire is not the right wire. I may even maybe go to the smallest. Why not? Just to make sure that that wire is being pinched by this barrel. So we didn't go past this line, and we still got enough to grip onto the inside of the other one. So now, clamp our wire down. Just like that, and I'm gonna fold the other flap over. Just like that. so it doesn't release that wire. We're going to take our cap first, facing up, like this. You see the threads facing upward. Put that on first. Then we take our insulator with the little teeth, the gears facing up and the rubber facing up. Just like that. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to go ahead and stick that right in the pie hole. Like that. And you want this. See that, how far back that is? You don't want that because it won't connect into this one because that sits so far back. You want to get those needle nose pliers. And I'm going to show you how far it goes after that. Because your fingers can't quite do it. Look how much farther that went in. See that now? I'm grabbing that metal inside there like that. I'm not grabbing the wire because I don't want to strip that wire. And I'm just pushing that all the way as far as it'll go. Now look how much farther that metal went, all the way to the top. See it? That's where it's tricky. And people say they don't get a connection because they didn't push that as far as it goes to that lip right there. Now we're going to push the rubber and the teeth up in there and connect them like that. See that? And now we're going to put on our cap and screw that in. That's going to weatherproof that. Just like that. And voila, we got a solar connection. All right, I'm going to do the other end, and then we're going to pull out a solar panel and see if it works. We have both connections ready. Ready to go test it out? Here's the extension cord. Let's try it. Let's go. Okay, so just to let you know I'm on the up and up. Here's my MC4 connector, T60 right here. And I'm going to be using a Renogy 100 watt panel. Okay, I'm going to be using EcoFlow Delta 3. That's the test subject. And here is our wire. Bring you all the way out so you can see this. Here's our homemade solar cable. So, first thing I'm going to do is connect the XT60 like that. All right, I'm not going to connect this yet. Leave this here. I'm going to bring this just so you can see everything. Just see everything I'm doing. Connect this to the Renogy panel. Make sure you can see that. That's tight fit. I'm going to aim that panel towards the sun. Lean it on a chair or something. Okay. I'm doing this in real time, so you see it's no gimmicks, no edits. All right. Let's plug it in. See what happens. I wish I could have two angles because that screen should come on because this is at 0. This should be good enough. But you're going to see. Here we go. Just so you see again, it was off camera. Same cable. XT60, the screen should come on. Come on, screen. There it is. It's working. I'm bringing in 39 watts. Well, I need, it's working. That's number one. But I want to show you guys something too. It's an overcast day and the sun is behind the clouds. We can stare right at the sun. So it's fully cloudy and it's super cold out. So, and you see I got the panel propped up just half-assed. Y'all watch me do that. Aim it a little more. And let's see. Okay. We have 43 watts just because I angled it a little bit better. You see that? See if I can get a close-up on that. All right. So it's working. Our little homemade solar wire extension cord is 100% operational. Let me see. I got the screen set to cut right off in 30 seconds. All right. There it is, you guys. It works. So what I'm going to do for you guys is put that Bouger-V solar connector kit. I'm going to put that down in the description box. And you can do it with whatever extension cord you want to do it with. And again, this is not professional. This is like me in a pinch for something that I'm working on. And I decided to record it. It works perfect. Because even with a normal cable, I would probably be getting that 45 watts out of a 100 watt panel on a day like this. So there you go, you guys. I hope this helped. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna tell nobody to try it, but it works. With that being said, Laird Farmer 73, I love y'all. Be safe, stay sane, and I'm out. Peace.